President Muhammadu Buhari apologizes to Nigerians over petrol scarcity and power outage. Hello everyone, welcome to the news. Nigeria's President Muhammadu Buhari has offered apologies to his countrymen over some recent economic issues centering on fuel scarcity and power grid failures. In a statement issued via Twitter on Wednesday, the Nigerian leader said he deeply regrets the inconvenience caused Nigerians following a prolonged shortage of petroleum products. His apology comes after weeks of fuel scarcity and energy crisis that have overwhelmed the West African country, causing long queues at filling stations and affecting many households and small businesses. Earlier this week, a nationwide grid failure worsened the energy crisis. Power distribution companies sent out statements suggesting a total system collapse and promising that the situation was being monitored to determine its cause in order to give solutions. Till date, many Nigerians said they still do not have access to electricity as the problem lingers on. In the statements, the president noted that the administration was aware that the fuel shortage has placed a strain on Nigerians, citizens, and businesses. He also apologized to every Nigerian for the inconvenience and then promised that his government was working hard to address the issue soonest. I especially apologize to all sections of society for this. The government is working around the clock to attend to this issue. An action plan agreed upon earlier this month is being implemented to address the scarcity. Working together with the Major Oil Marketers Association of Nigeria, MOMAN, and the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, IPMAN, this plan is now bearing fruit. With regards to the power grid failures, the president explained that it was caused by a drastic decline in hydroelectric generation due to seasonal pressure, technical and supply problems at the country's thermal stations, and so on. He also noted that another major cause of the grid failure was low gas power generation due to vandalization of gas pipelines. These challenges notwithstanding, President Muhammadu Buhari promised that efforts are underway to resolve the problem and restore electricity to Nigerians. Okay, that is actually one of the first times the president will come out to apologize, well, in a way that seems sincere, I must say, but the truth of the matter is that the apology is not accepted. Not that we have any options anyway, but on behalf of even any unborn child in Nigeria, toddlers, children, teenagers, youth, even the mature people, it's not just the power grid that has collapsed. Every other thing has literally gone south. Nothing is working, and all we hear is the presidency is working hard to all the working hard that you guys have done for 8 years is nothing to write home about, with all due apologies or due respect. So I'm just thinking to say, what have you done within the 8 years of this administration? Well, some people might say maybe if your spouse or your family member has been a part of governance, but you have your steady, flow of income, because we've never heard of legislators saying they are going on strike or a governor saying he's not being paid his salary. So all those ones are running, while every other person who is not linked to a government official are barely surviving. So this apology said by the president, honestly, it doesn't change anything. It doesn't really change anything. Kidnapping has become a normal thing. Banditry, deleting people has become normal. As well as been on strike for several months, seems normal. Everything. So it's a case of we've had a 360 degrees turnaround for bad in the country. So the apologizing is doing now is just us. We are just trying to, every youth is leaving the country. Even if to go to the next Benin Republic over there, or to go to the next African country, it's just survival. And you had the opportunity to take, right from the beginning, that it took him almost 6 months to constitute his cabinet, showed that the man was not really ready. He seems overwhelmed. It's been a long time ambition for him to become the president. We agree. There's nothing bad for you to have an ambition. But do you have any plan, concrete plan? Do you have the process? Do you have the structure, to implement things? Do you have the heart to listen to the heartbeats of Nigerians on the streets? Because the common man on the streets is just, nothing is touching down, so to speak. Nothing is touching down. They are not safe in the homes. They are not safe in the office. Children are not safe in the school. Everything is just going haywire, and the president is apologizing. I mean, it's not just gelling. The puzzles have become toothless. Let me put it like that. Nothing is staying the way it should be. So this apology Baba is making, honestly, is not going down well with youth of Nigeria, with all due respect. And I don't know the magic he wants to do in the next few months that he has. We don't know. 8 years is gone. 8 years minus just few months. He's gone. So is it Nigerians suffering abroad or being treated with, such, unprintable circumstances and all of that? We are not regarded. Nothing is working. Government parastatals that are representing us abroad are not functional. What exactly are we doing? At least thank God Baba is not saying now that the youths are lazy. Businesses have literally collapsed, because I don't see a business that has not been running on diesel or running on fuel, and the cost of buying it is off the roof. There has been so many things just going on, and I'm thinking, as a leader, why are you just showing concern when everything has been brought to a halt? It's so heartbreaking, and we know that Nigeria is bleeding. We know children are hungry. We know parents are helpless. We know things are not working. And well, history will write this down, that this is one of the period where we've had it really, really bad in Nigeria. And not just Nigerians in Nigeria, but Nigerians in diaspora. Because it's not good hearing about what is happening at home, and you're just thinking, what is happening to our governance? What's happening to the head of the country? What's happening to the leaders in different sectors of the economy? Because literally Nigeria's economy with this fuel crisis was brought to a halt, and we are not even sure how it's going to be, kick-started again. It's all promises and promises and promises, but we are left with our own problems because our leaders don't care about us. So on behalf of Nigerian youth who have woken up today, who don't have food to eat, Nigerian youth who are at home after several months of ASU strike, Nigerian youth who sit in their shops, there's no electricity, Nigerian youth who are running their businesses who have to shut down, Nigerian youth who are even trying to make ends meet, but they are not unable to do it. Your apology is not accepted, but we have no choice but to keep going on until maybe there will be light at the end of the tunnel. Thank you so much for watching. If you're a Nigerian, say a word of prayer. Please drop your comments in the comment section below.